Social engineering is the art of manipulating people to gain access to confidential information. It involves a range of malicious activities accomplished through human interactions. This type of security breach relies on human error rather than technological failures. Often it exploits the weakest link in the security chain, the human element. Unlike traditional hacking, social engineering exploits the natural human tendency to trust. It leverages psychological manipulation to deceive individuals by preying on emotions like fear, urgency, or curiosity. Social engineers can coax information out of their targets. They create scenarios that prompt people to act quickly without thinking. This can range from passwords, which are often the first line of defense, to access to secure facilities where sensitive information or valuable assets are stored. The concept of social engineering is not new, however, its techniques have evolved with technology. Modern tools and platforms have made it easier for attackers to reach their targets. Today, these schemes can be delivered via email, phone calls, or in-person interactions. Each method has its own set of tactics and strategies. Awareness and education are key to combating these deceptive practices as they empower individuals to recognize and resist manipulation, as they rely heavily on exploiting human vulnerabilities. Understanding the methods used by social engineers is the first step in protecting oneself and one's organization. Phishing is one of the most common forms of social engineering, a deceptive practice that manipulates individuals into divulging confidential information. It typically involves sending fraudulent emails that appear to come from reputable sources such as banks, online services, or even colleagues. The goal is to trick the recipient into providing sensitive information like passwords, credit card numbers, or other personal data. These emails often create a sense of urgency, prompting quick action without verification. They might claim that your account will be locked or that you need to verify your identity immediately. A real-life example occurred in 2016 when a US university's employees received emails claiming to be from their payroll department, causing widespread concern. The emails urged them to click on a link and log in to view a salary statement, leading to compromised accounts and significant data breaches. Phishing attacks prey on trust and fear of missing out, making them highly effective. They exploit human psychology, making it difficult for even the most cautious individuals to resist. Understanding their mechanics and telltale signs is crucial for prevention. Look out for generic greetings, spelling errors, and suspicious links. Always verify the sender's email address and think twice before clicking on any link. Pretexting involves creating a fabricated scenario to engage a victim and extract confidential information. Unlike phishing, pretexting often relies on building a false sense of trust. Attackers do extensive background research to create a believable story. One notable case involved hackers posing as IT support technicians, asking employees to confirm login credentials for a system update. Pretexting exploits the human tendency to be helpful, especially when the request appears legitimate. Combating pretexting requires awareness of what information is reasonable to share and verifying identities. It underscores the importance of verifying the legitimacy of requests involving sensitive information. Baiting involves offering something enticing in exchange for private data. This can be conducted online through malicious software disguised as free downloads or physically through USB drives left in public places. A classic example occurred when malware spread through USB drives labeled confidential, left in a company parking lot. Curious employees plugged them into their computers, installing malware and compromising systems. Baiting taps into human curiosity and greed, clouding judgment and leading to security breaches. To defend against baiting, instill a culture of skepticism and caution when encountering offers that seem too good to be true. Avoid interaction with unknown or unsolicited offers. Tailgating, also known as piggybacking, involves following someone into a restricted area without proper authentication. This is a common tactic used by intruders to gain unauthorized access to secure facilities. This technique bypasses physical security measures like electronic access controls, which are designed to prevent unauthorized entry. An example is unauthorized persons entering buildings by closely following employees through access-controlled doors. often without the employees even noticing. They might pretend to be delivery personnel or appear distracted to seem harmless, making it easier to slip past security unnoticed. Tailgating exploits social norms and politeness, where individuals may feel awkward challenging others for credentials. This social engineering tactic takes advantage of human nature. Preventing tailgating requires physical and procedural security measures, such as turnstiles and security badges, which help ensure that only authorized personnel gain access. Training employees to be vigilant and challenge unfamiliar faces is crucial. Employees should feel empowered to ask for identification and report any suspicious behavior. It's about creating a security-conscious culture where safety protocols are respected and enforced. Regular training and awareness programs can help reinforce the importance of security. The success of social engineering techniques hinges on understanding human psychology. Social engineers exploit basic human instincts like trust, fear, curiosity, and the desire to be helpful. The principle of authority is often leveraged in pretexting attacks, where people comply with requests from authority figures. The principle of scarcity triggers urgency, exploited in phishing attacks. Understanding these psychological triggers helps individuals recognize manipulation. Education and awareness training prepare people to spot and resist social engineering tactics. Fostering an environment where questioning is encouraged reduces the risk of unauthorized disclosures. Organizations should establish clear protocols for handling sensitive information and regularly update them. Phishing attacks have become increasingly sophisticated, but there are effective strategies for protection. Be skeptical of unsolicited emails requesting sensitive information. Verify the sender by checking their email address for abnormalities. Implement advanced email filtering solutions to detect and block phishing attempts. Regular updates and patches to system software address security vulnerabilities. Training and awareness programs educate staff about phishing dangers and tactics. Simulated phishing campaigns improve employees' ability to recognize and avoid attacks. Encouraging a culture of reporting suspicious emails helps organizations respond quickly to threats. Protecting against pretexting requires vigilance, verification, and strict information handling protocols. Verify the identity of anyone requesting sensitive information, especially if unexpected. Limit the amount of personal and sensitive information publicly available. Implement strict access controls and require multiple forms of verification for sensitive actions. Educational programs on social engineering tactics empower employees to act as the first line of defense. Regular training sessions and updates on new pretexting schemes keep knowledge fresh. Foster an organizational culture that prioritizes security and encourages questioning unusual requests. Create an environment where security is everyone's responsibility. Avoiding baiting scams involves awareness and restraint. Be wary of offers that seem too good to be true, like free downloads or significant rewards. Verify the legitimacy of offers by researching the company and looking for reviews. Install robust antivirus and anti-malware software on all devices. Restrict the use of removable media devices like USB drives. Clear policies on handling and sharing sensitive information prevent employees from being misled. Promote a culture of skepticism and caution to avoid falling victim to baiting scams. Training on the risks associated with such tactics makes employees more aware and responsive. Securing physical spaces against tailgating involves technological solutions and personnel training. Install entry systems requiring individual authentication, like keycards or biometric scanners. Physical barriers like turnstiles or man-traps prevent unauthorized individuals from following someone with access. Train security personnel to challenge individuals without proper credentials. Educate employees about tailgating risks and encourage reporting suspicious behavior. Clear signage indicating entry requirements and consequences of tailgating acts as a deterrent. Implement a visitor management system requiring pre-registration and staff escort. Conduct regular security audits to identify and address potential vulnerabilities. The threat posed by social engineering is significant and continuously evolving. Awareness and education are the first lines of defense against these manipulations. Understanding social engineering principles and techniques helps individuals and organizations prepare to detect and resist threats. Remain vigilant and skeptical, especially with unsolicited requests for information or access. Foster a culture of security that empowers employees to question anomalies and report suspicious activities. Regular training and updates on social engineering tactics maintain awareness. Recognize that social engineering targets human vulnerabilities. Strengthen those vulnerabilities through awareness, education, and robust security practices to protect against manipulative tactics.